Alright, what is up everybody? Hold on a second. I just realized my webcam fell off. Go to this view real fast. You guys got to see a bit of the mess that's surrounding my desk, but that's okay. Also, screen capture is acting weird again. Please behave. And I think we're good to go. We're good to get ready and started. Welcome to a special Sunday edition of SevTech Ages. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. So if you guys remember, last time on stream, we died in the Betweenlands with like all our stuff on us, and I wasn't sure what we were gonna do. I thought maybe we should go back to the base and like get some basic stuff and then come back. I ended up just grabbing a hatchet, you know, grabbing some flint, grabbing some plant fiber, just fashioning a hatchet, grabbing some wood, and then heading back into the Betweenlands. And I also just kind of excavated a like a tree that was near the portal, and I did a bit of exploring because I didn't know anything about the Betweenlands, and I didn't really want to waste too much time just like being on stream, dying a lot, and just being in a constant state of not knowing anything. So last night I had a bit of time before bed, so I jumped on here and I was like, let me see if I can find like what I'm supposed to do next. So I've been doing some stuff here, and I'll just walk you guys through like what I've done since you guys last saw. So here's the portal right here, and I just hollowed out one of these trees. Got a few chests here with like random bits and pieces of stuff we grabbed. Here's that hatchet I was talking about that we made. Got our crafting table, got our this is just a single sulfur furnace. And we did get some sulfur, which is nice. I feel like this is really loud. Turn the weather down because, I mean, like, who needs to hear thunder anyways? And we've actually fashioned ourselves some bone tools from slimy bones. And I'm actually going to be trying to head back to where I was. I'd explored a bit, found a cave that went down. There was sulfur, there's some other ore there that I couldn't mine with my weedwood pickaxe, so I grabbed a bone pickaxe instead. So I want to bring this with us. I also wanted to look at the sorry about that. Yeah, so I was just looking at this. We do need to grab some sap from a nearby tree. But I'm gonna try and find one on the way. it's over in this direction. I kind of marked knowing where it was by the mushrooms here. Let's go and let's head out. And I gotta be honest, guys, like, I'm so excited. What just hit me? Oh, I think we're dying because of the sap. Because, yeah, like, we're decaying away right now. So we need to go over here. Ooh, what is this block right here? Oh, it's like a head. Idolized. Advancement made. We get some octine ingots, which is cool. Awesome. But the most important thing right now is fixing our decay, because we're losing health pretty fast. And it's not even like we're losing health, so we can't just heal it up. We're losing max health. And that's not good. I wish we had some of the sludge jello, but I guess we're just gonna eat the sap as it is. And I saw I think it's a weedwood bucket. Oh, I gotta find this now. I guess I'm not going to be able to find the empty weedwood bucket. Here it is. It can be used as a rubber tree tap by right-clicking on a rubber tree. Let's go ahead and try that and see what that means. I need a reed rope. Here we go. And it's also, since we have a reed rope, let's make ourselves a shield. Wait, what is that? Weedwood logs. So I have the wrong type of wood, I guess. Alright, we'll figure it out later. Let's grab a few of these and then we'll see about making that shield. So as I was exploring, I kind of realized that you need to be careful in the Betweenlands because you can run out of things. You can run out of resources pretty quickly. You can only get the sticks from the bushes. You can't break down logs and planks into sticks with weedwood. So like if you run out of weedwood bushes around you, then, which I did early game, I was like, wait, I don't have any sticks right now, so I can't make any tools. So I ended up having to like do some crazy stuff. I traveled a long way, died a few times. It feels like a few thousand times, but you know, whatever. Alright, so we got a weedwood shield. Pretty nice looking shield there. I did make two pieces of the bone set, and then a lurker skin helmet also. And I'll show you where I got the bones, because I didn't end up fighting anything to get the bones like I thought I would have to. What is that? What is this tree over here? I haven't seen this before. Alright, so it should be like somewhere this way. And I'm keeping one of my death compasses on me. Just so we can know where we are, you know? Or know how to get back, is what I meant to say. You gotta watch out for those crabs, they're really annoying. I hate how dark it gets. Like, I guess at night? I guess this is nighttime? Like, I can barely see. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I can barely see. Actually, I can see a lot better through OBS than I can on my own screen, so I'm gonna be looking over here while it's nighttime, just so I can kind of tell where I'm going. It's very disorienting, though. Do we have enough sticks? We got 22 sticks. We should be fine. So weird, but like I really can't. I can barely see anything on my main screen. Okay, that doesn't look familiar to me, but hopefully we can find that cave. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. This weekend is was Thunder over Louisville here in Kentucky. What is this? Silt? What is that? That looks scary. Oh, rubber tree. Here we go. And this gets us rubber, which I'm actually gonna look up to see what that is used for. Betweenlands rubber. Okay. So you can make some nice boots with it. Basically, you make the rubber boots, and you can apparently upgrade them with this Bergenaz to Boots of the Marsh Runner. But your guess on how to make that is as good as mine. I'd rather just have the bucket. At least for now. What are these glowing lights, though? Oh, no, I recognize that. I don't know what it is, but I know if I get close to it, it spawns a, put a torch down so I can see. It spawns a white, which is what killed me the first. Shadow breath? I'm sorry, I have to look up all this stuff because I don't know anything about this mod. Oh, that's coming towards me. So I think this is what I needed, aqua metal gem. We're gonna have to purify it. And yeah, use that for a smeltery controller, so there you go. It's also useful for if you put it on armor, chance to gain defense when attacked. Put on tool, chance to weaken the enemy when attacking. We can also make it into some crushed aqua metal gems, which is for compost. What's compost for? Well, that beats me. Oh yeah, I found this wood, nibble tree log. And you can make it into nibble sticks, which you can eat, and they don't really have any other use, so. Also giving me bonus health. And experience, so I'll take all that stuff, thank you. So these toads, you can actually tame them using dragonfly wings. And apparently they act like the mounts for this dimension. But we don't have a saddle on us, so no real point in doing that right now. I apparently went the very, very wrong way. I feel like I was definitely out of the swamp by this point. Why does it look like this? Is this like, I don't even know. Are we about to die though? That's the question I need to know. So this isn't the cave that I found, but this is the cave that we're gonna go into because it doesn't really matter where we go. Alright, so sulfur ore is your coal ore for this dimension. You're gonna use it for melting or smelting things and for torches, so I'm gonna grab as much of it as you can. Let's see if we can make a way down somehow. Okay, so while we're down here, we're looking for slimy bone blocks. Like this, right here. Inventory is kind of full of junk. Day 2 H drive would be more impressive. Yeah, that's true, man. You were completely true. Or completely right. I really slowed down progress-wise when I didn't know what I was doing. So, like, all the time. But you know, like, I've never done Betweenlands, so I'm taking my time exploring this and dying a lot. So we can get this now, Smurmerite ore. You have to have a bone pickaxe to mine this, by the way. I tried to mine it earlier with the weedwood pickaxe and it did not work. Yeah, I mean, it's no point in rushing it. Because if I rush it, I'll just get bored of the mod pack and then like move on to a next one without finishing it, like I've done with every mod pack I've played ever. So the mod or the bot does not count the hours I didn't have it active, which is more than I'd like to admit, but we're using it now. Hey, what's up, zombie? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. At least I'm self-aware. Yeah. I just had a bad habit of like starting the stream, not having the bot up, and then just being like, oh, well, whatever. Good, that's good. Great to hear, man. Welcome to the stream. I think I said that already, but double welcome. Speedrun SevTech ages. Honestly, you probably could. I'm sure, like, I don't know, who are the big hardcore runners? Deadpine, Vash. I think he's pretty big. I'm sure those guys, once they master this pack, will develop some speedrunning techniques. Alright, but we're getting a lot of stuff here, which is great. Let's go ahead and set up a small little area here. I don't know why I just made that. Get ourselves a double sulfur furnace. And then I need the bone pants. And the bone helmet's actually better than the lurker skin helmet, so I'm just gonna take that off. There we go. Bone set. Kappa mode. It's coming. It's coming. And then with the Smurmanite, I actually don't even know how to say that. Smurmerite ore? With the s'more stuff, alright, we can make some s'more armor. Gecko cage, compost bin. Ooh, that shield sounds pretty cool. We can make some shears with this as well. Thermorite. Huh. Etricos, man. What do I even do when you're not here? How do I say words? I am completely lost when you're not here. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna grab a bit more bone because I think we can make a shield out of this. I'm sorry. There's a torch down here. And I haven't been down here, so I don't know what this is all about. Oh, that's not a torch, just the ore itself. Can I get whatever this is? Octine ore? Yeah, we can. We actually got some blocks of octane earlier. That's what we need for the purifier. We can make an octane sword. Looks about like an iron sword. Octane shield sets enemies on fire. Infusers. Caving rope. Alembic. Pistons. Hello, swamp hack. Gosh, just look at the model though. It's so cool looking. Alright, listen, I'll tell you what guys, we'll come back to you in a second. Yeah, I think it's the equivalent of iron. The pistons thing is the, I think that's the SevTech recipe, because there's iron and then octane. It's because we don't have access to redstone right now. But it is the equivalent of iron, yeah. All the stats are identical to iron. Which is weird. Look, what is the... Oh, Thermorite can't be made into any tools. It's just a bucket hopper. And a set of armor. And then octane is the tools and a shield and an arrow. Looks like there's 2 metals on the iron tier here, at least. How far is the bucket? Age 2. You start with a clay bucket, and then once you get into the Betweenlands, you can make the Thermorite bucket, or you can find iron and melt it down and make an iron bucket, I think. Don't quote me on that though, but I'm pretty sure we have access to a bucket. I feel like diorite's not supposed to be spawning in here. There's just some scary noises, whatever they were. Not trying to mess with whatever that noise was. Yeah, it's like, I think it takes me like 10 minutes to load up. Maybe not 10 minutes, like 5 minutes maybe. I'm a little lost. I got kind of turned around. I've been hearing people who have like a hard time running the pack or like keeping the pack running consistently. Luckily, I haven't run into any trouble, and my computer's not that great. And it evades just like the Spanish Inquisition. I guess it is back up here, right? Okay, I remember this place. Here we go. Go ahead and chop some wood so we can make a chest or two. Actually, let's make an axe first. I don't know how it is in this pack, but I know like sometimes with the chopping block mod, that you get more planks out of using better axes. Alright, so we want to smelt up all the octane. You know, we need more sticks while we're at it. Let's make a sword. It's better than the bone sword by quite a bit. Pickaxe. I don't think we need a shovel. Oh wait, what? Huh. I didn't know you could do that automatically. I'm gonna start with the shield because the shield just sounds super cool to use. Hold left shift and right click to charge up, then let go of left shift to charge at enemies. That's cool. I guess we're gonna need more Sermerite. We got 2, 6, 5, 2, 1, 3, 5, 2. Start with the leggings. I want to get a bucket. Leave that in there though. We can get boots probably. I mean, this is just for right now. I do eventually want to get enough for everything, but it's what we're grabbing before we go down again. Alright, I gotta take a quick detour though and head back to the surface, see if we can't grab more sticks from the bushes. I was like, did I not make a way down? I thought I did. Okay. I'm wondering if it's a bug that you can't turn the weedwood planks into weedwood sticks with the chopping block. Oh, okay, that's poison ivy. Let's stay far away from that. I would say hopefully he fixes it, but most likely by the time he fixes it, we're not going to be worrying about sticks anyways. Alright, it's 47.6. Let's just grab a stack. Actually, let's go for a stack and a half, just because we do need to make some torches. Just another idol with the octine blocks in it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we have a saw right now, which isn't really auto crafting, but you just put the planks in front of the saw, or you put the logs in front of it and it automatically cuts them. And then, of course, you do get like sawmills and stuff later. Can't show you that though, because it's hidden. I don't really want mossy crack rocks. It is automatable. It's not right now. We don't have access to anything that would... Whoa. Yeah, but we don't have any access to anything that can auto-place it. I mean, yeah, you could, but that's not what the mod... It's not what the mod pack's supposed to be like. I can show you once I get like a piece of wood. I'm kind of happy knowing, like, or not knowing when I'm gonna get stuff though, because it's kind of a surprise, and I'm like, oh hey, we have access to this now. That's cool. Yeah, you're playing with it on, but I'm sure you looked through it, yeah. I mean, I haven't even like gone through all of the mod list myself. Like, the only thing I know is that in the next age, or in this age, we're doing Twilight Forest in the Betweenlands, and that there's immersive engineering and better with mods. That's what we're going to be using for a long time. I'm sure there's some type of item storage system, JEI or not JEI, RS or AE, one of those two. I mean, there's quite a bit. There's Astral Sorcery, Abyssal Craft, and Blood Magic. The only thing that's missing is like... The only thing that's stable that's missing is like Botania, right? Or I guess you could say Psy. Yeah, what's up, Alfred? I'm gonna be honest, I don't like roots. Oh, it's over here. But yeah, I don't like roots. I feel like it's not a finished mod, and I also know that it's never going to be finished because the author stopped support of it. Okay, so where were we, right? We need to make a few more torches. Witchery. There's a few like witchery replacement mods in the works. Okay, yeah, I guess we're good to head back down and see what we can get into. Ooh, we can get Valenite. I guess Valenite's the diamond of the Betweenlands. Oh hey, there's Summonite right here. Like there's not what's the other big one? Ars Magica 2, but I don't think it's available for 1.12. Though I think same thing with Witchery, that there's some replacement mods in the works for it. Bombcraft is almost ready for 112, yep. Alright, let's make the chest piece, and then the last bit of the Sermonite we get will be for the helmet. We can head back down to where those hags were spawning in. Or we can work our way down there at least. Well, let me make some shears, because I think a lot of these plants we are going to want later on. I think it came out exactly as you wanted it to. Alright, so we get lichen. It's not really actually used for anything. Moss. Moss is used for stuff. Moss bed. We can get a bed going. It makes me feel a bit better about going down and exploring, now that we can just spawn up here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new Thaumcraft. I always like to see like the changes he makes between the versions. Alright, let's get our Sermonite helmet. This is definitely more than enough for the helmet. We'll even have some saved for the, we can start saving some up for like hoppers and stuff. We can leave that there. We'll leave the sulfur. Leave some sticks just in case we die. We want to make some more torches. Leave half the torches here. I could be using the second half, but this is fine. And let's look at our advancements while we wait. We found an idle head. So we need to get some compost, and I guess that's how we start farming. Use purified swamp dirt for your farm. Grow some flowers. Grow and harvest yellow dotted fungi. And collect and plant yellow pears. The fighter advancements though, we got knock back 3 swamp hags in a row with a Sermonite shield. Slay a swamp hag, a white, a tar beast, a sludge, and a peat mummy. Slay a swamp hag with a hag hacker. Slay a critter with a critter cruncher. Slay a white with white's bane. Slay a sludge with sludge slicer, and obtain the shockwave sword. Enter the Pitstone Caves is the next part of the mining adventure. Set moss on fire with an octane ingot. Why would I do that? Oh, that paused the game? I didn't know looking at your advancements paused the game. Keep that. Let's set some moss on fire. Cool. And we are gonna head back down. Let's take some food, just in case. Okay, let's see, there's way down this way. I think over here is where we saw the swamp hag. No. We're at the Pitstone Caves now. I'm not sure what we're gonna find down here, so we have to be careful. Can I collect thorns? And we can use this to make the creeping moss. Instead of, you know, leaves or anything else that's easier to get. These guys have a lot of health. Pink marshmallow. Item scroll? Oh, you don't know what item it's gonna be, I guess. That's cool. This mod is just like so in-depth and cool. Like all the animations for the mobs are awesome. I feel like it can be a little unpunishing when you first get started. Or unpunishing. It can be very punishing when you first get started. Unforgiving is what I meant to say. Oh. We almost made a very big mistake there. Is pitstone used for anything? We're gonna need it for the Valenite shield. Smooth pitstone? No. So I heard that if you just sneak, that those whites won't bother you. And it seems to be true so far. A lot of combat. Alright, so chat, in your opinion, what's harder? This? Or the Betweenlands? Oh, sorry, this or Twilight Forest? Stagnant water? That sounds gross. Swamp water? Why is swamp water down here? I see something I've never mined before. Scabist ore? Like, and I'm not talking about like Twilight Forest after you like get super strong in the overworld and then you head into Twilight Forest. I mean, like, you go into Twilight Forest with like iron gear. What's harder? there's a huge cave over there. It's a huge series of caves under the water. I wonder if we're like supposed to go down there or not. Alright, so this Scabist. Oh, we can use this to code against, like, if you notice, our tools are getting corroded slightly. We can use the Scabist to protect them from corrosion. See, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Like, do I go under the water? That is super fun and effective. Like that, it's just so fun. I hear a white somewhere close to us. Grab this cave moss. Are you used for anything? I guess cave moss is the same as just moss. I guess let me check and see on like a getting started, like a basic survival guide to this. So I'm just reading through this, you know, it's like, if you venture deep enough into the caves, you will enter a new cave layer known as the Lake Cavern layer. This layer contains a new stone, pitstone, pools of stagnant water, and the bottom half is completely submerged in swamp water. It also contains the most valuable ores in the dimension.
Black magic.
You got Scabbist ore. When mined with a pickaxe, drop Scabbist. Scabbist can be coated on Betweenland tools to temporarily keep their corrosion level from going down, freezing it at the level it was when coated, but making it unable to be purified to reset its level until the coating is depleted. Valenite ore is a light pinkish color and is rather rare. It can only be mined with an octine pickaxe or higher, and drops Valenite shards. Valenite is the Betweenlands equivalent of diamond. It can be crafted into tools and armor, which is the best craftable tiers for equipment. Can also be crafted into the sickle, an item important in harvesting the plant items needed in herb lore. And then you got life crystal ore, which is used in the animator, as well as animating parts of the functions that mortar and infusers have, automating parts of the functions. Once you've obtained the required materials to make navigating caves easier, one should craft caving rope. This rope creates a trail behind the player with glowing anchor points that can easily be tracked and cleaned up, allowing them to retrace their steps.
Black magic.
And then we got like rubber and stuff. So basically we just have to go and look underwater, I think. So I think this lake is a bit more well lit. Knock that guy out. Take this guy out to lunch. And what? Where did they just drop from? It's a lot of swamp hags. Thinking maybe we should head back to the surface for now. No, I don't actually want to head back to the surface yet. I need to find that some Valinite so we can get a scythe so we can get into herb lore and that stuff. I will admit, this is, it's really hard to get anything done with all these hags bothering us. A little curious on hey Xanth, thank you so much for the host. A little curious on like what the best way to even find this Valinite ore is. Gotta eat our balls of sap. Alright, let's come up here. Really? Why? How? What was I supposed to do there? Not really that happy about that. But so we're gonna get our stuff back, and then, like I said, we're gonna head back up and out. I did want to make the caving rope. That should be reed rope around. No, sorry. Reed rope around. Sorry. Climbing rope around an octane ingot gives us caving rope. Huh. Okay. I see how this is used. Is this right? I feel like this is not right. Alright, so caving rope is kind of a bust. Alright, so I think I go this way. This is probably where we die again. Yeah. It's fine. This is okay. This is good, even. But no, in all honesty, this is actually okay. Like, my biggest fear when we first set off to get our stuff is that we weren't going to be able to find it. And so since we do know where our stuff is, I'm okay with this. Alright, come on down here. punch this guy to death real fast. There we go. I'm sorry, what just happened? Confused how we didn't pick up our items when we went over our grave. I guess maybe we picked up the stuff from our second grave and not the first one? Which, if so, is really just unfortunate. How to beat any mob in Minecraft. Get him in water. Except for fish, obviously. Alright, we got our stuff back. Hey, look at this. Alright, I think I finally figured out how to, like, do this. I'll say, have I explored over here? get rid of all this thorns, because I feel like they killed me just as much as the fish did. Okay. Is that poisons me or gives me hunger, which is fine. So with the Valenite stuff. We need 3 for a sickle. And that's what I want right now is a sickle. All right. I know I said I was gonna head back, but I'm like really enticed by the whole idea of getting this Valenite stuff. And at the same time though, I'm gonna say that there's nothing here. I'm hoping with like herb lore and the infuser and stuff like that, we can make a like potion. I did want to get a life crystal because we needed that for the to reanimate that item scroll. But at this point, I'm just ready to go. No thank you. Okay, let me look up whites, because like, how do you even fight that? Alright, well. From what I've gathered, the only way, like, you just need to figure out how to fight them, basically. I guess when they do that soul thing, I need to stop trying to run. And instead just attack it. Since it can pass through blocks and moves really fast, like there's no getting away from it. And if there's no getting away from it, then the best thing to do is just kill it before it kills you. Cool. Cool. But let's not do that anymore. I'm talking about the dying thing. It's so weird to me because we killed that first white with like no issues whatsoever. The first one that we found since we got our armor, at least. And so it's kind of like, oh, maybe, you know, they won't be so bad, but here we are. Why are the effects still happening, is my question. Like, from what I read on the wiki, which might be outdated or something, I don't know. the white soul form or whatever he's doing right now is supposed to be like temporary and supposed to quickly come out of it. Okay. I think I just got some Valinite from that chest. I'm not gonna eat my own meat. That's kind of a gross statement to even say like that. Oh, we got these marshmallows. That's right. Gives us jump boost too. Hey, we have 3 Valinite shards now. I guess we got it from that chest or the jar. So I'm gonna do the smart thing and leave. Is this not the way up? I don't think this is the way up, guys. Let me up. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. One last time. We'll get our stuff and then leave. Weird thing is, I feel like they're not even supposed to be this strong. I don't know if it's maybe like the mod pack makes them harder or something, because like everything I've looked at is like, yeah, you know, whites, you just have to kill them before they kill you, basically. And I'm like, oh, is that it? Is that all I have to do? Is that what I've been doing wrong this whole time? Yeah, this is fun. It's a whole lot of fun. It's like, I know I kind of asked for this myself by initiating the fight with the white. It just feels like they're not supposed to be this strong. Let's grab some more sulfur ore, because we're gonna need more torches, I'm sure. This is wrong. It's the wrong way. I know that for a fact. Let's not forget that we still need to go back and get our stuff that we lost the first time we were in here. So I had my my backpack and stuff in it. But that stuff can wait. Let's take this off so we can see our screen. Let's get rid of all these death compasses. Alright, and we can use this to make the scythe. Reed rope, weed stick, and 3 Valenite shards. Oh, I don't have any weed rope on us right now. We did get some Espectrus seeds. That sounds pretty cool. Let's look and see what we need to do right now, right? Oh, we need some food. For sure. Make some crab sticks. So I'm just trying to think like what I want to do, because at the moment it seems like getting a full set of Valenite's not gonna really work out for us. Just nah. I guess we'll grab this bed. And we'll bring some stuff with us. I mean, we'll bring as much as we can with us, right? We don't need the dirt, we don't need the wing. At least not right now, and it's easy enough to grab those. Let's bring the Sermonite bucket. We'll bring the sticks. Angler's tooth. What type of bows do we got right now in the Betweenlands? Just the weedwood bow. Wow, look at that food. Mire snail egg and yellow dotted fungus, huh? Let's grab this up. I don't want the sap tree sapling, obviously. I can just go ahead and eat this right away. Okay, I think that's just about it. Everything else can kind of just stick around here. Actually, cave moss wasn't really useful, right? So we can just leave that. Now it's time to get out of here. You know what I'm thinking, actually? What if we just live here? And I say this just because this way we don't have to go all the way back and forth constantly between places. You know, this will give us quick, easy access to the caves. It's not in a swamp where we're surrounded by things that want to kill us constantly. And then we can always expand as we see fit. Plus, if we're gonna be needing to do like the oh, I didn't bring the wood with us, which is fine. If we're gonna needing to do like farming and stuff, we're gonna want plenty more space, right? Space above ground for like the farming, like grass and dirt land. Let's get this here, put that down. Chop some wood, because we forgot to bring the planks with us. And I didn't bring the crafting table either. It's kind of silly of me. Alright, let's make 2 chests. Get a double chest going. Stick it all in there for now. Feel like a book, like a guidebook to the Betweenlands or something like that. Looks like there's a whole lot of stuff that we can get into. There's a kraken. Let's just finish getting our home set up. I do want to, I guess we should get into farming and stuff. Okay, we don't need that stuff. Alright, this nettle stuff is good. We can make nettle soup, which fills us up quite nicely. Need some weedwood bowls for that, which is pretty easy to get. Okay, be careful for leeches. I want all this swamp reed, and we're gonna wanna like start our own farm for it too. Venus flytrap. Did not mean to break that like that. Silt, is this used for anything? Sand. Silt is sand. Okay. I got 11, 14. It's a good amount. Pick all this stuff up here. Okay, I think we're good. I know I make this mistake a lot thinking I can take them on, but I need to learn how to fight these guys, so let's do it. We get White's Heart. It's useful for the animator, and we also need life crystals. So we do need a lot of the do need to kill a lot of whites. I just not looking forward to it. This is tar. What's tar used for? It's a very good fuel source. Okay. So we have Sermerite and Octine. Octine is good for a purifier and an infuser. Let's go ahead and make both of those. I think I left the crag rock in the cave. So you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna go back into the cave right now and just go and grab all the other stuff we might need. Okay, so we want, we'll take this bucket too. Take some of this crag rock. We are gonna need to go get more crag rock, obviously. Take some climbing rope, that might be useful for something. Okay. We can go get some crag rock just right over here at this idol. Alright, let's grab some more swamp reed. We're gonna bring the snail with us. I'm not really sure what these snails are used for right now. I know you breed them for like eggs, and I think maybe they're just food. But let's bring it with us. Why not? Alright, so the crag rock. I don't know how to get this green denthrosis though. Oh well. The crag rock used for the pestle, pestle and mortar. Both. So we're gonna need some sticks. Like this, and I think like this, right? It's just the mortar and pestle. I think we had to use this for the infuser. Means we're gonna need another one of those. This talks about using limestone flux, but we don't have limestone flux to use. We need to get limestone for that, and we just never found any. Let's see what else we got here that we can do. We needed whatever we can make with the sermonite, right? We do need a gecko cage and a compost bin, both. A gecko. And then compost. And then anything else we can make with this that we need? Okay, so anything we need a piston for right now? No. Doesn't look like it. So we don't need to make the piston. We actually have not made a purifier yet. Let's go ahead and make the purifier as well. Sure, Myers, now you can hang out in here. So with the purifier, we're gonna want some sulfur in here. And we want a bucket. That's gonna start repairing our... Now we can start repairing our tools, which is awesome. Not like durability wise, but from corrosion. So, you know, this is back to doing 6 damage instead of... Okay, I was making sure water was infinite in this biome, or in this dimension. Thought for a second it wasn't. It is new. Okay, so let's make a scythe. Look at that, we get leaves. Cattail head. I'm gonna want a herblore book and then completely fill in the herblore book. Okay, so how do I get bark? Oh, maybe we can try the deadwood over here? Gives me rotten bark. Not quite. This is a bit more complicated and harder than I originally thought it was going to be. I think we have to go kill some lurkers, which could be a fight. I didn't pick that up. What the? I was just assaulted. Compost bin, I guess, can go out here. Alright, let's look up dry bark. Dry bark is an item obtained by breaking hollow logs. Okay. So we gotta go find some hollow logs now. Alright, look, I'm gonna fully repair this and then we're gonna grab the Scabajo? Now we grab this and we can cover it with this stuff here. Slightly coated. Moderately coated. Well coated. We'll do that. Make 2 more chests. And this one I'm gonna put like all the naturey stuff that we're gonna be using for like mixing potions and other things, I'm sure. Poison ivy. Just grab this gecko, bring him back with us. I just need it to be a bit easier to identify where the base is. I wish it wasn't so dark though. Alright, so we need a net to catch a gecko. Net's pretty easy to get. Which we can also catch fireflies. Okay, gecko. Now, so apparently we take an item. Now, how do we use this? Ah, okay. So we take some of this stuff and now we feed it to the gecko. Oh, we have to have a book to write it down. Okay. And then let's look at the infuser.
Constantly play video games.
Oh, hey. Unknown Crafters, thank you for the follow, dude. Hey, Crook. Is your chat working? Probably. Unknown Crafters, hello, man. Welcome to the stream. We're just going through the Betweenlands right now, in SevTech Aegis. There's been a lot of death so far. Mostly from rights, or whites, I think they're what they're called. Right now we're looking for something which, I mean, I can't see anything on my screen because it's so dark. You giving up on the pack? It's a very long-term pack, for sure. But yeah, since it's so dark outside, we're just gonna go mining again. Could always use the sulfur. Did I bring my shield? No, I did not. Alright. Gonna be unfortunate. So I'm trying to play through the Betweenlands. Like, we don't technically have to be here for progression in the mod pack. We got the one item that we needed from here, at least for right now. But I'm trying to play through it just because I've never played through it before, and it seems like a really interesting and cool mod. It's like part Twilight Forest, part magic mod, part scary land, whatever you want to call it. Scary land, yeah, that's what I said. That's what we're going with. So that white right there, those mobs, it's called whites, and they just like destroy me. Alright, let's figure out a way to get down safely. Maybe make a staircase. Ardent Skyblack 3 and Crundycraft. I don't know much about Crundycraft, but knowing who it's named after, I'm sure it's a very crazy and fun pack. Alright, so whites can't see you if you're shifting, which is a really strange mechanic. And this might kill me, but I'm gonna try and fight it. Oh, he didn't do his little spirit attack thing. Sure is. Yeah, him and I guess it'd be those two are always getting to like crazy things with their packs. Need to be careful, of course, as we're going through here, because you don't want to get ambushed by anything that we can't take. Okay, let's see if we can't find something down here. Have you played through the Betweenlands before, Unknown Crafter? Ooh, with limestone, we needed this. Grab all this up. Some crazy cave, yeah, this is a crazy mod. Man, crazy mod. Yeah, I guess you're not supposed to be like doing too much manual or like I don't know what you call it, like strip mining, I guess, in this pack. It's all about exploration and caves and stuff. The only thing you like about it is that there's no physics. I know you have not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool that there's no like block physics. That's pretty cool. The thing I like about the pack is that it's like crazy slow progression, just because you get kind of so used to the crazy fast progression in normal Minecraft, you know. And I just wanted to try a little bit something different. And so the Betweenlands is it's a dimension pack or a dimension mod. If you ever played through like Twilight Forest, it's like that. Except when you come in this in this dimension, you can't really, like, your tools don't work here, your vanilla tools and stuff. So it's basically like you have to start over, all over again. Like, instead of torches, you need these sulfur torches. Coal torches don't work, they just fizzle out. We didn't bring, like, anything that we really needed. So we kind of need to be careful here. I was hoping to, like, get down to the bottom of the caves and try and find maybe a life crystal or something, but I don't really want to risk it with no food and no shield. So I think we're just gonna head back. So you just follow the torches back up. And we can see again. And here's what we were looking for. This is the hollow logs. When we break them, it turns into dry bark. And I don't exactly remember why I was looking for that. Oh, we need it for paper. That's right. This turns into a mate paper, and we need that for the herb lore book. We also need 6 lurker skins, and that's gonna be an adventure. What's killing me right now? Okay, let's go back to the, what do I call it? The home? Back to our home. Make some food. Maybe start a farm or something. Alright. This stuff can go away. Thank you for coming. We need this. We need this. We can cook this up. Like so. That away. I'm gonna put that in that chest. Rotten bark, crag rock, between stone, limestone. Need to grind up and get some of this. Toss that into here. That'll apparently help you get extra stuff from obtain extra ingots using limestone flux. That's cool. My only problem with these advancements is like they don't really tell you much. Breed together 2 snails, but how do we breed snails? It doesn't tell you that. Myers snail. So I have the wiki set up on my other page. Can be bred with sludge balls. I hate sludge balls. And so we have to get some sledges eventually. You know what it might be time for? It might be time to go and get our old stuff back. Or at least work on doing that. So let's see, like, how many extra ingots we get. Or if we do even get an extra ingot. Oh yeah, that gives us 2 instead of 1. That's pretty nice. Just grind up some more of this stuff. Looks like a chance to get 2. Okay, let's see, put this up here. I don't think we need normal sticks on us at any point. So we can make the nettle soup, which is mushroom, and nettle with a bowl, and that will fill us up a whole lot. Alright, so 16 there. Grab this. Grab that. Alright, so you have to eat, like, constantly eat these balls of sap. Or you can see, like, right above my food bar, there's another bar. As that goes down, I start getting, like, slow and I start losing max health and all those kind of things. So you have to constantly maintain a couple of things while you're in here. Alright, so now we need to find some lurkers. Lurkers are like giant crocodiles. There's one right there. They're pretty big, and I don't think they take knockback. Only one skin? Alright, so we get some stardust there from Astral Sorcery. I don't remember what it signifies. I'm sorry, Lurker, but it has to happen. Okay, that gives us another 3. We just need 3 more, and we'll be done with killing these guys that don't mean us any harm. Grab these. It's so weird because like I don't know what I need and what I don't need. Like what is useful and not useful in this mod? Who knows? All right. So last time I went over here, some white spawned and like destroyed me. So I'm gonna try it again. Let's break this. Oh, what is that? This is about to get really dangerous because I'm stuck in mud. Alright. Okay, I think I'm getting better at fighting those things. Kind of realize that like once they possess you, all you have to do is just keep swinging. I can check what's in this chest. I'll take this. That. I'm gonna take one of these real fast, just because there's an advancement for lighting peat on fire. Oh, I get it. I get it now. Peat must never... go out. So we're gonna want some peat. I think there's a few things that we need to have a fire under, and the peat will help us out with that. Our inventory is so full. Greenstone pillar, don't really need that. see, what else do we get in this pod? I saw some arrows, I think. Doesn't look like we got much of anything that was too great. And I don't even know what that one gave me, if it gave me anything. But the important thing is that we unlocked a few advancements over here in Adventure. We got Pothead and Ruined It done. Alright, so let's be on our way back. And of course, on the way back, we need to keep looking for those lurkers. There's one right here. Stay away from me, please, or hit me as you die. That's cool. Alright, so that's 6. We got 8 there. Oh. 10, so we have enough for the book, which is great. What just died over here? Oh, lurker killing stuff. Alright, let's head back to the house then, and we can start on like grinding stuff down and figuring out what things do and how to make potions and crazy stuff like that. I feel really bad about this because I did not mean to hit this guy. Let's try relogging, see if that fixes whatever was going on just then. And I don't really know where the base is compared to where we are. I'm looking to see how to make vials. Ah, looks like I need to go find the giant weedwood tree in order to get potions. So of course, step one of any process like this is to find your house. I don't suppose there's like a map. There's not like a Betweenlands map. I wonder if you can just use a normal map on this. Hold on, let's hold on a second. Because I'm pretty sure I'm near the portal. Oh no, I've never been here before. Unless this is near the portal. I'm not even sure how I got so turned around. Like 1 minute I knew exactly where I was, and then the next minute I didn't. I'm just gonna head in this direction. This feels right to me. Shield charge is really useful for getting around, and yeah, this was right, because here's the pillar I made. I made that to indicate where the cave was, the first cave that I found. And then just slightly after that will be... Oh. Will be where the house is. Starting to get some really bad lag. Like my game's just like freezing constantly, and I don't know. It's maybe because I was traveling too fast using the shield charge or something. If it keeps happening, I'm probably just gonna stop for today. Which I might stop for today anyways, it is getting kind of late. And I need to go do laundry and stuff since it's Sunday. Yeah. We've done a lot today. We did pretty much the whole... Ow, 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 ow. Did a lot of underground stuff. The house is definitely around here somewhere. What is this? Oh, look, it's that green Denotrist stuff. Soft rush leaves, and I thought we had cattails, but I guess not. Okay, so this is good because the light near the tree will be easier to see since it's so dark. But it's bad because now we can't see. But I can see it right now. We're on our way back. Yeah, so once we get back, I'm probably just gonna call it for right now, and then we'll do everything we need to do tomorrow with like the potions and stuff. We still need like a bit more anyways, a bit more stuff. We have okay. We have a lot of exploration to do. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here and entertaining and letting me entertain you and entertaining me. Again, these VODs will go up on YouTube whenever they get up there. I tell Twitch to export them, and whenever they export them, you know. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for more of the Betweenlands. We have, I feel like, 1,000 more things to do in this dimension because I want to try and complete as much of it as possible before we go back to normal SevTech stuff, right? And again, if you if you like what you saw, you like the vibes that I give off, you like the content that I'm putting out there, hit that follow button, please. You'll get a notification whenever I go live, and it also helps me out. And thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time.